Peace family. So I'm back with another one. So today what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about manipulation, intimidation, and domination. All of these motherfucking weird nations. I bet you can guess who these motherfuckers is connected to. Yes sir. Them demonic ass forces. These are witchy manipulation, witchcraft tactics. You know, these things are like a huge core base of what we call witchcraft, mind control. You know, all of these things that's being worked on us right now. And I think it's like it's harder for us to understand some of the information we get, because a lot of the information that is pretty useful is based not in our time or our day and age. So when you have median grounds like me and other beings that make our passageway through this universe, somehow we're able to correlate that transition outwardly, you know, within our own lives and with the other beings around us that we're teaching. You know, and just understanding that all three of these tactics are used to control your energy, to control the outcome of another being. Now, with it being war going on, right? And you understanding that the creator, the greater good of the universe, has an organized structure. That's where the witchy, evil, demonic motherfuckers got their structure from. They didn't just come up with this great structure that they have all by themselves. They are not that intelligent. They are just consistent and persistent at working manipulation, domination, and intimidation. They are excellent at that, but they are not smart in those other areas, you know. If you would never look at a painter, you would never compare a painter and a firefighter and say, oh, well, this painter is a better person in a being than this firefighter. Or this painter knows more than this firefighter, you know, is really more intelligent. And you wouldn't make those comparisons. Because this painter is extremely intelligent in its field that it studies in. And vice versa. The firefighter is extremely intelligent in the field that it's working in. You know? So the demonic forces, they get their wits and their little bit of intellect that they have, they get it from a very unhealthy, productive source that has a very strategic line of demonic, sorcery, witch motherfuckers that's on their team doing work for them, you know. And that's why a lot of us don't even understand or comprehend what's going on until we run into higher ranking level devils, you know, other entities that's a part of that same movement of manipulation, intimidation, and domination. You know, all the wrong nations. These niggas is parts of all the wrong nations. I don't even want to unite the nations because that shit was fucked up. You know, so with us having like as much access to information, we are in a day and age where it's like we got over usage of 3D items, whether they healthy or unhealthy. Overly usage. But we have to understand that they use these 3D objects for their manipulation, intimidation, and domination. You have to think about everything that's going on. Porn is a huge sign of manipulation. And it also has a lot of domination in there. And for most people, when they watch it or get done with it, they're fucking intimidated because they're not comparing up to what they're seeing. You know, and we can look at food. You can look at food the same way. Food is a manipulation. We only supposed to eat what we need, but now we're overeating. And then we also have the witches that manipulating the food. They poison the food as well too. You know what I'm saying? So then you got them poisoning the food, which what causes them to dominate our food sources, which puts us where? Almost in an intimidated place to even fucking eat food, look at food, talk to food, do anything with fucking food. You do not get. I seen somebody else post, oh, tarot reading prices going up. It's a fucking witch. You're automatically taking your powers if you have them, right? Which I'm not going to put it past them saying that they don't, but everybody doesn't. Some of them, and they're monetizing it right away. I would never pay one fucking dime for somebody doing a tarot reading, and I feel like I read energy a lot better than you. That I am way more connected with a greater creator and cause than these weird gods that you calling on. You don't even know who the fuck it is you calling on. You're upping the price. Do you not see how unhealthy and where that shit is not good? You are manipulating the situation to make it better for you. Oh, I have these powers and I see other people charging for them. Let me pick up these cards, learn it, and then charge people right away. That's dumb as hell, and I would never put that with the greater good or the cause or the cosmos or the shit that's raising this motherfucking frequency. No. I would never do that. That is another form of manipulation. You learned some witchy shit and got manipulated into it and thinking that, okay, well, I'm only going to use it and offer it to people if they pay money, which most people don't have the fucking money to finance a fucking reading that might not even fucking help them. That's how ignorant and stupid this shit is. Like, but I also understand that these are modern day witches. Witches that are aware that they are witches, and then there are witches that are unaware that they are fucking witches. The thing is, if you're not flowing with the greater good, the cause of all of this right here, not that fucking weird shit over there that they fucking built, fake beach ass shit. But if you're not flowing with the natural flow, then the opposition is going to give you something to do. They're going to give you a belief system. They're going to give you something to follow. You thought you went out and figured out some shit on your own, right? But the whole time, all the information that you are receiving and giving and downloading, it's all confusing. You know, I had a tarot reader, and I know he does them, and I just call him that because I'm going to single you motherfuckers out, all right, until we get to a better understanding in this relationship, right? I just like people to understand what they're doing and what you are. Simple. If somebody told me what I am in their perspective, what I'm doing, I would self-reflect and look at my motherfucking fruits. It may hurt, but I'd be like, oh shit, that is me. You know? Somebody had called me some kind of intellectual brother or some shit, and I shouldn't be speaking like the kind of language I be speaking, but this is my language. Your definition of intellectual is misconstrued, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I be thinking when people say shit like that, because I don't get brainwashed or caught up in the spells that people try to cast on me. Oh, I thought you was some intellectual brother and you're cussing like this, or I couldn't get past the word and get the message because it was so many other words in there that made me feel a certain type of way. Okay, good for you, motherfucker. It's a war going on. So if you don't know how to manage your own energy and motion, you are no use for us. Actually, we could use you as a suicide bomber. That's what we could do. You know how the Islam and the Muslims, you know, they understand that they are bigger than these vessels. So people look at suicide bombers like, oh, they're stupid. No, bitch, actually they're smarter than you. They are smarter than you. You got stupid motherfuckers who will go out here and kill themselves. Yes, you're stupid. You're a dumbass piece of shit for wiping yourself out, right? Because you could have did something else more useful to waste your life here. You know how many people wanted to go run up in precincts and run up in other places and do different things to leave a fucking impact? And you just sit at home or in the closet or somewhere and you just fucking wasted. You just fucking wasted. That's a waste. That's a waste. If you're gonna throw your fucking life away like a piece of shit, let me throw that shit away, okay? Because I'll make sure that I will put none of us chosen ones at risk, and we can throw your piece of shit ass away as a dummy decoy. That's what the fuck we have to do. This shit is a war out here. This shit is a war. This shit is a war. And I understand that manipulation, domination, and intimidation. I never wanted to dominate nobody, even though I was good at everything I did. Like I said, confidence is what I call it and how I feel. Now, what other people want to put on it, you may do it. But I've been good at everything I've fucking done. It didn't matter if I was fucking skiing, playing or ice skating. I didn't give a fuck if I was doing golfing. I didn't care if I was going hiking over a mountain or if I had to sew some shit up because I know how to, just a lot. It didn't fucking matter. I can name a rack of shit that I know how to fucking do that I'm fucking excellent at. And that just comes with confidence, and that never had to do with any kind of spirit or entity making me feel like I need to dominate somebody. No, but you have to respect this fucking energy. That's what I do feel like. You have to respect this fucking energy, and you're gonna respect this fucking team that I ride for. And I will show you until my motherfucking wheels fall off where I ride with and how I stand and how I get down. If you don't like it, then go somewhere else that don't have warriors that's built like me. You have somebody else that's gonna hold your hand and not protect and do all the things that they supposed to do for you. That ain't how I move over here. That ain't how I move, promise you. Like, if it was none of this shit right here, I would much rather be doing all of this shit in real lifetime opposed from me talking to the camera like this, you know. And this also had to come with building up comfortability, which is a whole nother story. But I am a real life being. You know, I understand that I am in the cosmos 24/7. But while I have this vessel, I am going to make sure that I am aware that I am present here as well too. You know, I have a purpose here, and I'm not just gonna waste my shit. Hell no. If I feel like it's getting wasted, I'll do some other shit and make sure it's other people are getting use out of my waste, you know. But you have to be aware of these tactics, you know. The manipulation is in the food. The manipulation is in the porn. The manipulation and the domination is in society. When we going out to our jobs and to all these other places where they just kind of make you feel as if you're constantly being dominated, because you are. You know how many times you've been in a situation where you know somebody spoke up and said something and they shouldn't have said nothing to you because, for one, their respect levels isn't up there, and for two, their energy isn't built like that. If your energy isn't built like that, then you should not be able to operate like that. You know, you have to humble yourself. You have to be more respectful. And that's where a lot of people get misconstrued at because of the way this shit is set up right now. It was no other way for them to do it like that. So, but just being mindful of all these tactics. If somebody is, you know, not being upfront with you and they trying to twist your energy to get you to operate a certain way, just know that they are working with this witchcraft. You know, they working with the opposition. They working with the opposition. You know, I had somebody tell me, like a week ago before my daughter, this is my week with my daughter, so usually when I got the week with her, that's usually where I might miss a day or two of filming, and that's just usually accumulation of organizing her. I'm still not the best organized being, you know, on an organization scale. On an organization scale, I would give myself about a 60 to 70 on an organizational scale, you know, but I'm still working on it. But then I have moments where I don't feel good and I have to charge my energy up. That's not the time to put out new energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the time I got to work on what I have going on the inside. And that is like, it's all a process. It's all a process. So just being aware and understanding that we at war, you know, we at war constantly. It's a lot of people that's selfish, that's out here doing for self. They not helping other people. They are only helping themselves. You know, more people are more concerned with fucking dogs than they are humans. They'll take care of a dog before they take care of a human. Their own race will die the fuck out before they take care of another human. that's how demonic and disgusting this world is now. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be dogs living before humans because we're more concerned with dogs than humans. Yo, it's mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing, the whole process. But we have to be aware and know that this shit is going on, you know? It was some old people walking past me, and they literally parked right beside me and making their business speak, do all that shit. What they do, I don't, what the universe tells me to do, right, is I have to make certain statements while they're moving and passing through. They're old ass people, they in their 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s probably, right? But they don't have anybody slap them in their motherfucking face. They feel like, oh, they're too old, they cannot get slapped. No. Yeah, so like I was saying, even the old heads is gonna get these mittens put on these fingers and they're gonna catch these hands spiritually. So what happened was my battery died when I was out filming. I usually keep my backup battery with me, but it wasn't in my bag today. But I also keep the charger for my battery in my car as well, and that shit just was not charging for some reason or fast enough for me. Maybe I wasn't patient enough, but that's why I had to just reclip this, and it's all different and changed right now. But the process is still the same, you know. We still gonna have to be concerned and be mindful and aware of the manipulation, domination, and intimidation. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we're aware of these tactics and understand that they work through a lot of different 3D objects, whether it's going to be, you know, a gaming console, your vehicle, your phone, your computer, shit, just different things you could do. It could work through a fucking basketball group. It could work through a nail salon. You know, it's just different things. You know, places hold energy. So the nail salon may not necessarily be the issue, but the nail salon holds a different kind of energy. Any kind of box, circle, closed caption, or closed in cap space is gonna hold some kind of energy. So that's gonna be something that you're gonna have to worry about or be mindful. I don't want to say worry because then it makes it seem like worry kind of almost goes next to fear. I don't like doing that shit, you know. That's why I always say mindful and to be aware, because we ain't afraid of shit and we ain't ducking shit. We're just cautious and aware, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to run it up too long. I just wanted to come and make sure I got my clothes out for you guys. It's what we do, you know what I'm saying? I actually like this angle, so I might do this a little bit more often. I'm still in my space where I had the confrontation at with the neighbor at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop filming in my space. You know, if we gotta share space, motherfucker, we gotta share space. You're gonna be respectful. Simple process, you know what I'm saying? But y'all make sure y'all tapping everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.